I didn't have time to want to be in the spotlight because people were already saying that I gave away my child and I have a handicapped child and were saying so much
Negative.
negative things that I had to try to keep my surroundings sterile as possible.
Come on over, come on over to the Total Package Show. Come on over to the Total It's Package. Real, so much fun. Have a good time, yes you will. Got style, got class. Get in the zone with a Total Package Show. Come on over to the Total Package Show. Come on over to the Total Package Show.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Total Package Show. I am Rajon Brown and we're not going to have a basic show today. Let me thank Yummy Baker for joining us this season to give you a quality family entertainment show. As was promised at the start of the season, we're bringing to you some strong overcomers, persons who life would have given them lime, but they used it and make lemonade. With me today is an artist, also an artist management and the host of Tea Time, Shelly-Ann Brown-Curran.
Tea timers, it's Auntie Shelly with the annoying voice. Yes, we're back again. Episode 17 dropping this Friday, 8 o'clock. It can't normal.
Body clean and fresh, every man want it. Take the spotlight in any party. Rich before me 40. Me no shot or nothing, me no name shorty. Hey!
Hi Shelly, how are you?
I am fine.
You're more than fine. You're not basic.
No basic.
You look good.
Thank
you.
you.
Smell good.
Yes.
Moschino.
Moschino.
Moschino, how are you?
I am good.
You're good. Nice. Tell me 5 words that describes you.
Strong, powerful, deserving, fierce. How much reach?
4, one more.
And naturally beautiful.
Naturally beautiful. If you agree with that, just give Shelly some likes right now.
Likes.
Give her some likes right now. Now, tell us about Shelly-Ann Brown first.
Yeah, Shelly Brown.
Yeah. We have the same last name. Are you related?
Yes, I'm not sure.
So tell us about Shelly.
We want to know about Shelly.
From start. What was growing up like for you? Where were you born? With school? Give us that basic information.
Okay, basic information. This I don't want a basic thing you're going to get from me,
Because
right?
we don't do basic.
Because we not do basic.
Okay.
So, Shelly-Ann grew up in a nice home by Venice and Owen Brown. And my father, middle class, he worked very hard. My parents both worked very hard to provide for us, my siblings. Went to Vybz Prep.
Prep girl.
Yes, went to Vybz Prep. Then I went on to Campion. I went to Barry University and I did a little stint at Harvard University. And believe me, how it sound is not exactly how it
went.
And I'm going to just give you something that nobody ever knows. So my life started to grapple me when I was, let's start at Vybz, where I felt the lemons were, So I was a middle child, and when I was about to be born, my brother drowned at YMCA.
Wow.
Right, so I never met him, Andrew Brown. I was kind of born, not really, not knowing what was happening, but you can almost feel the energy of the house. I believe that took a toll on me. With my mom having me, I just came out crying.
Wow.
Never stopped. So my godmother took a strong role in my life from I'm young. And then went on to Vybz Prep, and I found it very hard to keep up. And one of the first encounters that that I met up with, that I would say life challenges as a young, I think it's what, 10 years old we did common entrance back
Yeah,
then?
yeah, 10, 11, 12, somewhere there.
So I was around that age. And I don't know if you all remember, but when you passed for certain schools, it came out in the
In the
Star.
newspaper, yes.
So I did a common entrance, and I remember everybody went to go and get this newspaper in the Star. I believe it's the Star, and Shelly's name was nowhere to be found.
Oh, so you didn't pass the exam?
I don't know how. I don't know how. And nobody ever came to me and said, it's because of this or because of that. I just know that I was looking. I go down at Tivoli. I go down, I look.
To see they make a mistake or something.
I just try to look for my search and my search and my search. So I had to go through that. I don't know. It was like, it was like the first time when suicide thoughts came into my head.
Whoa, because were you pressured by your parents then because they were
It was
disappointed?
a sense of, yes, because my eldest sister, overachiever, my youngest sister, overachiever, and my thing was just the arts and you know, the sports. I was just a different bottle of energy that nobody really knew what to do with, you know.
So everybody, they were expecting much from you.
Yes, and I just didn't know how to deliver it. So moving from that, I stayed back at Vybz Prep and did over the exams, joined netball, became the captain of netball team.
Nice.
For, you know, so I started to excel in my own time, and then boom, I passed for champion.
And there you go, champion
There
girl.
goes my name in the newspaper.
So you did it again. So sometimes when life knocks us at the first time, we just can't give up.
Yes.
Had you given up, you'd have probably acted on your suicidal thoughts.
Correct.
Or you just, you know, be a bum.
Everybody knows that my father is my world, but I would say that I grew up in a house that felt like if you weren't a doctor, lawyer, and all of that, and no one really saw how creativity, like in this world now, you know, the billionaires, millionaires, and stuff that are coming up right now is from a creative space. So I do, when you ask what happened at Campion, I still was trying to, you know, when it come on to money and schooling, my father and my parents they gave everybody what we wanted. My dream was to be in the New York Fashion Institute.
Ooh.
And they told me no.
They told you no.
No, yeah.
What they wanted from you or for you?
Well, I mean, something, but not. So when you say what happened to me after, me did I try find what the something I could do.
Yeah.
I couldn't find that something there, and I still never find that something there.
But I'm sure you found something that works for you now.
Yes.
And we're going to get into that. But I have some
Yes.
questions I want to ask you.
Yes.
There are some regular questions because we don't use basic anymore.
Right.
There are some regular questions we ask on the show. And the first one I want to ask is, what would you change your name to?
Like my first name, like.
You should change your name.
I think that my name was ordained. I wouldn't want to change it.
You want to change your name?
No.
Okay, that's nice. What nicknames have people called you throughout your life? Bubbles?
No. You know, all of my nicknames has been around my name. Yes, so it's Shelly B, Shell. It has always been about
So you
Shelly.
never get a nickname even
No,
from
me never
your
get-
creative side?
No.
No.
It's always
Because your name is so
Shelly.
basic. So because your name is so basic now, people just...
It's not basic.
Not basic.
though.
Oh, not basic.
But it's never basic. So that's why them always, you know,
Yeah.
even with my encounter with Kartel
We're gonna
later
get
on,
there.
he would say Shelly tell. And I have it written down on a when I broke my ankle and I had a thing and I still have it where he wrote in his Shelly tell. So what I'm saying is that nobody never go call me a nickname like Big R, Whitey or Brownie. It's always Shelly something. Shelly Brown, Shelly B. Most of the people that know me from teenager will always say a one Shelly Brown. And
Yeah.
my name has been before Digicel, before there's anything, before celebrity, I've always walked like a star. From I'm at Vybz Prep. So when I say people say Shelly Brown, that name already, I don't want to change it.
Ring much bell.
So it ring a lot of bells, and people will say, you're still Shelly Brown. And then people say, I know Shelly Curran. Whatever it is, Shelly name, Africa. It Africa.
Now, the final question. What is the worst gift you have received in your lifetime?
Worst gift? I think the worst gift is a no gift. The worst gift is a no gift.
So there's a point in time where you're expecting gift from somebody and you never get nothing?
Up to recent, my birthday is May 31st, and yeah, you know who you be. Yeah, you know. They might have to look mix up in here. Yeah, so you know what I find is that I have a very people think because what I drive, where I live, and all of that, maybe I need very expensive things, but I just really like thoughts. Yeah. You know, so if you gave me a thought, I would have appreciated it. It's much better than getting zero.
That's true.
You know, so if you can reach up to Gucci, I'm not a Gucci person. I'm a Ross and Marshalls search. I don't make clothes wear me. I wear clothes. I can make anything out of anything. That's my personality. So I'm going to really worship name brand like that. So if people really understood me, they would have go find something like an elephant. Go find something that symbolizes me. So I was a little bit disappointed that somebody didn't search so deep.
Now, let's talk about your early, after leaving high school and you started, you know, your mature life, let's put it that way. You told me earlier that you were one of the first set of employees for Digicel?
Correct, yes.
Really?
Yes. So so long and short, school and me didn't work out in Florida. I left, I got pregnant early, and then went to work at Air Jamaica at a very tender age.
Air Jamaica?
Yes, as a, you know. And then from there, got pregnant and became a single mom. And then I had to really go out there. So I actually started as a call center agent.
At Digicel?
At Digicel.
When they just came to Jamaica?
Yes, so training them before. So most of my growth happened, so I stayed with them for 15 years. So most of my growth happened there. Wow. And it really was one man that saw my gift and sent me back to school, sent me on different programs, walking into Harvard amongst not even managers. I was a manager, but it was only CEO level people that were around me. World Bank CEO, World Bank CFO. If it's 40 of us, I was the lowest, and I came out of the class on top. Ooh. So when I tell you, say thank you, when I tell you, say confidence and whatever stopped me from performing at Vybz, something opened up my eyes to say, no, you can do this. Ooh. And it really was one Irishman that worked at Digicel. Big up Kieran Foley, you're my boss anywhere. And he just said, kid, you have something special. And he trained me into negotiations and contract writing, and that's where he sent me to training. And then that's where I got into marketing, where my full potential of creativity could come into place.
Well, then you became the marketing director or manager?
Yes, they didn't really give me they didn't give me the title. They just give me the work for do. They called me the head of sponsorship. Ooh. Yes, but a lot of more to that. And I did it regionally. I worked many things. I worked for football regionally, the CFU. I worked with Jack Warner. I've done a lot of things. Wow. Yeah.
And it's all because of your creative side.
Correct.
So what do you have to say to people who are not believing in their God-given talent and their creativity, who feel that life would have left them, they didn't achieve at a particular age, so them just feel like giving up? What do you have to say to them?
I would say never give up. I'd say keep on going. Wipe the cry if you have to cry. Bawl if you have to bawl. But don't ever give up. Don't ever give up on your dreams. And I mean, currently, I'm still doing this because I just got, like an artist. We're talking about basic, and we're going to get into that soon. But again, that's another element where somebody saw me at, and I'm not putting a limit on myself even at this age, right? And the song is doing very well, and I have like 5 more songs to do with some big producers. So I'm saying, even now, I am doing exactly what I said. Don't listen to the naysayers. That's my voice annoying. Me still have a good short. All of them something there, and me I go do what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, nice. I love that. I love that. Be inspired. I'm going to call a name to you, and then you're going to tell me what the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
The name is Vybz Kartel.
Husband.
Yeah, I said Vybz Kartel and husband came to mind. My research would have brought me to I'm not sure if it's going to say facts because, I'm more into the church people. So I really don't know what's going on out there. But my research pointed me to a relationship with you and Vybz Kartel.
Yes.
So you and Vybz Kartel had a relationship.
Yes.
You knew that? Tell us about that.
Okay, well.
Because we know about Shorty.
Well, Shelly didn't want to be known.
So was Shelly a side girl or main chick?
I can never be a side to nothing and nobody if Shelly does not want. I think, all right, so it's many years ago, and I'm not a groupie, so I think we had a very strong connection. We were good, great friends. What I didn't like what he did to me is I was at that point in my life where I did not want to be in the spotlight. I was facing, I had a sick child. I was in corporate. That was not going to be mixed. Me, the corporate lady and the I don't know what yes, the very controversial. It wasn't going to mix. I don't think he respected, and I think it's because of my position of do not put me, I don't want to be out, I don't want to be seen, everybody else wanted to be seen. I wanted to be in the back, in the dark room, but what he did, which caused me a lot more anxiety, was to kept on putting my names into songs. So I'll bring you, I know you're in the church, so I'll just bring you up to speed, please. So he has 6 songs where he called my name, called even Shelly, even man would use Shelly Brown and all of that. A lot of people wouldn't have known I was Brown at one point and all of this. So, me coming out.
So tell me 2 of the songs before you go into that.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Do you remember any?
Yes, there is, oh Jesus, what's the name of that song now? Where it's just brawling. There's so many. Sweet to the belly, oh Shelly. Oh, come on, there's so much. Sweet to the belly, oh Shelly.
Oh, so this is the Shelly that they're talking about?
There is only one Shelly, and there's another one. I know you do, you smile. You're loving it. If you don't go put up loving it right now, that's the reason why I'm loving it. Listen, it would have.
Every time Vybz Kartel sings about Shelly, see the Shelly here, people.
Yes.
This is a beautiful Shelly. Wow.
Yeah, and that is many years ago. So what happened is that if people was to ask me, there are many interviews that people kept on asking me, is this you? And I would deny it. So when you're not living in truth, it kind of brings a bit of anxiety for, I think that's one of the biggest mistakes I've made in my life. So when people see me now coming out and I'm now going to say, hey, well, you know what? Una did want to talk about me then, so no, when now me ready to take on the world, make I talk about, make I talk about it.
Yes.
It may not suit you now, but it never suits me then. He might be a little bit annoyed with me because he doesn't know this Shelly. But this is the Shelly that has always been there. It's just that I wasn't ready. I didn't want to be forced out in the world. I wanted to take on the world when I was ready. You were not considered for me then. So if me I got get back my little royalties and stuff and my voice to be free, that you can say, was there a relationship, and me can say, yes, I am free.
Wow.
And there's no side because me never want to be side nor main. And probably that did a mad him too, because as I said, but it doesn't matter the reason why I didn't want it. The truth is, I just didn't want to be in that. And maybe a lot of people wanted that fame. I did not want it.
So the relationship was a good one in your view?
As I said, we had a friendship, and that's between me and him there.
I love that. I love that. This is a dodgy question. But then again, I saw something online pops up with Shorty. Did you and Shorty had any beef or anything?
No beef, no pasta,
No pasta, nothing.
Nothing.
It's not, none of the beef that Mr. spoke about, the manufactured one, none of that.
Listen, I'm going to say something else that nobody knows. And if Gaza Kim, was to be truthful about an incident that happened on the Gaza where she was beaten, and of course I'm not break rules, and I'm not a demonic person, and I don't encourage any violence against women, and I would never on anything. The truth about that story is that I was invited to cut the cake with him at a private setting.
Like during the relationship?
Yes. And it was few people. I cut the cake, and what happened is that, remember, I'm trying to be low key, so that was everything, planned out. She was there. Apparently, she told back the missus, the one that wanted to be there, and she kept my pictures and all of that. So the animosity really came from her. I always give her respect, baby mother XYZ, because I didn't want to be there. Right? What I'm saying, there are certain things that happened that people never know that Shell is because of Shelly, because they saw. Maybe Shelly don't want to be there, but that don't mean that Shelly don't have a certain
purpose
or power.
Or power.
The power don't mean anything like whatever, getting like that in a bad way. It's just that if you capture somebody's heart, somebody can know when somebody have a piece of them heart rather than just a side somebody. Because believe me, there was hundreds of side somebody. So what made me so special? What made me so special, remember? So there was some undercurrents, but I kept it there.
I love that. A few things happened online, and I saw something where Devin the doctor, you had no beef. I saw two posts. One where someone is seemingly alluding to a beef with you and Devin. You were his manager at one point in time, and you are confirming now that there is no, and everything.
No, there's no beef. I'm the godmother to one of his sons. Devin is like a son to me, and that could be a mistake as well, because Devin was my first artist that and we had trust me, the years that I did with Devin, we went to the Grammys, we did so many things and stuff. But again, when I started to work with other people, when I decided to do a booking agency, it caused cause this little jealousy, and it's an artist thing.
I know
No,
it
as
very
I
well.
said,
It's in the gospel industry.
as I said, jealousy will happen naturally, you know. But if when you become more like a motherly figure, it can become even more like, yo, me vex. But the vexation is not because of any beef. It's more, yo, I'm used to having you alone. But Devin will know that he took a break from music to sort out his own personal stuff, his own personal growth. I couldn't just go on a 2-year hiatus.
Because you still have to work.
I still have to work, and I was still trying to find myself. So, no beef.
Okay, awesome.
And swear to you, he promised me many years ago I'm going to buy me a big fat Benz.
And you got it?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet, but I do believe that we will come back together.
And there is one other allegation that was laid against you. Many allegations, because they want Senegal got prison. They want to all other things for you. But somebody posted that you scammed them out of some hair or something like that.
No, Miss Shelly-Ann, you see what you're not going to do? What you're not going to do? I tell lie upon me. Come see the video all long now, you know, and I don't watch it. But all I know is that I'm usually a talk about.
Me can't dare. Me say this scam. Me say they have to laugh. No, me I gotta tell you the truth. I'm a big personality. It's kind of like, I would have liked somebody tell me, say, me scam them out at 10 million, more than
a wig.
No, and it's not even, and it's not a human wig. It's not even a $10,000 wig. No, me must really come answer this. No, honestly. You know, where would I even, but me I got answer.
Yeah.
No, I have a business, a legit business, a business that is registered, I pay tax, everything, right? I offer this, my logo is queening on a budget. Remember, say, I am the one that tell you, say, I shop at anywhere. So me make things. So I went to China and I met with some people and I said, listen, I want to come up with a line that's a fashion wig. So if it is supposed to be here, that looks like the real thing, but you're not paying the real cost. And really and truly, Jamaica is so silly. They feel that if it is not human, it's not real. Or it's real, but it's just not human. So it's called a fashion wig. Everything is on my page. So put up some pictures of what it can be done, blah, blah, blah. No. Tell me this is scamming. I give a sale. I do have a policy, no return, and no refund. No, I'm not hard and fast on it because people will call me and say, you know, say I never like the color Shelly, XYZ. Yeah?
So how much was for the wig?
I had it was on, it's 50% off. It's normally like what? Sell for 6,000, so it's 3,000, she get it. Yes, so as I said to you, I've sold like 300 of them, of that particular unit. And I'm not saying if I don't get complaints, it's a part of business. If you have 300, maybe you don't have, maybe you have 5, 10 people. Out of 300, that's great. But it's how you come about it. Now, you have to understand that I'm not going to take a loss because it cannot be scamming if I send a bearer to you. It was delivered to her. In other words, she could look at it and say, I don't want it. She took it and then put it on her head and then send me a video saying, I don't like it, da 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 da. I want back my money. I can't give you back a money. You would have to give me back a wig. And I don't, from the way how the girl looked like she might have lice, how am I going to take back the wig for go get, what am I going to do with that wig there? No, on a hygiene level.
On COVID level.
On COVID level. It is I cannot take that back. If you opened it and say, no, I don't like it, it's your right. It's not scamming if you have buyer's remorse. You got it in your hand and didn't take your money. You gave the bearer the money in the package. So, whose fault?
Wow. So it's on that basis you decide that you're not taking back the wig. So she took the social media that you are
Correct.
scamming her.
Exactly. So I'm saying scamming is me taking your money and you not getting the goods. You got my goods cash on delivery. Remember? A big tree you asked to be deliver it to. We have our conversations. So you cash on delivery. So it's your responsibility to look and see. No, she did say, hey, it's not what I thought. I said, all right, did you wear the wig? But she already sent me a video with it on her head. And looking on her profile of her OnlyFans, because she's sell-front, I saw her foot dirty, even on the pictures. So what can I expect from her? With what can I imagine that could be in her scalp? Anyway, Shelly-Ann Curran is not going to scam anything less than $1 million Jamaican dollars.
US.
Are you? Yes.
Because that's the disappointing part for me in the entire story is that
it's insulting.
For a real top girl, a real you'd have been through, you'd have done. Because with vehicle, me see a drive coming here, I don't know when me can afford that. And
then the money cannot even put up not even 1/10 of gas in the vehicle that I just drove. You see me driving here.
Yeah, so that's disappointing for me because you're not basic. So like, I mean, to hear that you scam someone out of 5, 6, 7 total.
It's not 5 and it's not 6 and it's not 7. You understand what me I say?
But it's not even worth discussing
It's not
here
even
then.
worth discussing.
Let's get to our...
But you know, but this is to go to show you that I realize, and Shelly, to all my loyal fans, thank you, and supporters of my hair business, one of the reasons why it is called Wigs by Shelly-Ann Curran, the reason why I named it with my full name, is because the business that I am doing, I am reassuring people that there's no scamming here because I've put my name
as a seal.
On a seal, right? So, as I said, people can, in anything, you buy clothes and it don't fit you and you might want to exchange it. That will happen. But when it come on scamming and thief, yeah, coming on my name. Never.
Okay, nice. Thank you so much for clearing that up on the Total Package show.
Yes.
And at this time is a perfect time to segue into our yummy moments. And we're going to play a little game with you.
Right.
Courtesy of Yummy Bakery. And I hope you're ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
All right,
Always
good.
ready.
So, this is your mask. You're going to put your mask on. Let me take time so that your eyelashes don't get damaged. Nice. So, Yummy Bakery sent 3 products for you to taste.
Okay.
And you're going to taste all 3. You're going to tell me.
And please tell Yummy that I have 2 young kids and can send something for me too. Auntie Shelly love things.
Auntie Shelly love things.
Yes.
All right. So, 3 products. You're going to taste all 3. You're going to tell me what product it is. And you're going to briefly describe the taste.
Okay.
Right? So, the first one is this. You're going to open it.
Oh.
Are you home to open it for you?
Well, it feel like Danish.
You feel like a
Danish-ish.
Oh, let me show the people. All right, so you say feel Danish-ish.
It's very soft.
Yes.
So I'm going to say that it's fresh. It's very fresh.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Just be honest, but I know it's all going to be all good. So you're going to taste it, just a little taste.
Mon grill.
Is it Danish?
It's like a raisin. It's like it's not a Danish.
It's not a Danish?
It's a raisin something, like a raisin bread, but it have a more pastry type. I don't know how to say it, but I'm eating it, so that means that it tastes good.
So how does it taste?
You know, see me I eat. Like it win. That win. Whatever it is, it have a raisinish taste. It tastes like a Danish dough, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah. Am I right? Am I wrong? Anyway, tell me.
You don't know. After you're done, taste the last piece in your mouth, and I'm not so sure about that.
People, I don't know if we get it right, but it tastes good because the third one, they're good. Stop on there.
All right, so the other one is this in your hand. What does it feel like?
But the same Danish right? Me just
Oh, it feel Danish too.
yeah.
Danish alone should know.
Danish alone, me know.
All right.
But it's soft too.
Oh, say soft, so I guess yummy are going good with the soft things them.
No man, that means said fresh.
Fresh.
Let's see if it has
People,
something
it's
in
early morning we had to do the shoot. People say probably our taste bud don't wake up yet.
what kind of?
What does
Oh,
it taste
God.
like?
But you know what? When I wicked to me, you know, 'cause I remember saying I kind of not 100% with the
Oh yeah, she's
taste.
not well. So
It's a different taste than the first one. I prefer the first one, by the way. The first one would be my favorite. So this coming like another pastry.
any particular flavor? What are you tasting?
The other one tastes more raisiny to me. This one have less fruits on it. So I'm gonna know if it's like.
Are you not tasting any particular flavor or anything?
But I'm not well.
You know, she's not well, so
I'm not
probably,
well. My
you know.
taste buds not.
So guess what? She's gonna be so disappointed when she
No,
see
they
them.
have coconut in there.
It's a what?
Coconut. The second one have coconut. Have coconut?
How it tastes?
Tastes good.
Tastes rich?
It tastes rich.
So whatever it tastes, it tastes rich. So you feel like you taste piece of coconut something?
I just taste coconut in the second one. The first one, me have that with my coffee every morning. That is a nice flavor and softness.
Yeah. All right, take off your mask. You're gonna be disappointed.
A spice bun.
This is the first one you tasted.
That's up. But look how it flat out.
It's soft and nice.
It's nice. Well, you know, funny enough, me eat this all the time. I know me like this.
And the second one is
Coconut bread.
yes, to the
And I
coconut.
don't like cinnamon.
Oh, you don't like cinnamon?
I don't like cinnamon, so I know I never did
You're
it
off.
here.
And the coconut
I
bread.
don't really like coconut and stuff, but this was okay. But this, this people, me is a spice bud girl, but this was nice.
This is
This
good.
was really nice. This could have been, this is more like an upgrade, a regular bun. It tasted like a pastry.
So it's not just a regular bun.
It never tastes like a regular bun. It tastes pastry-ish. I thought it was if them they put a little jelly in it,
Yeah.
you couldn't tell me say I'm a Danish.
Whoa.
To be honest.
All right, so I think you did well.
Yes.
You didn't get the cinnamon because you
No, I
not
mean, I-
yourself.
I
All
mean,
right,
I
so
like
guess
cinnamon.
what? Yummy sent a basket of goodies for you.
The long thing, the long thing. Yes.
So there is a basket
Tell
of
me, say,
goodies
I hope spice bun tonight.
and spice bun
Oh wow.
and everything. But this is still yours. Come, Mr. Producer, can you
But
hold this
guess
for
what?
her?
My son like the coconut and all of
Yes,
that.
right.
Thank
So
you.
you have everything. Tell people what's in your basket from Yummy.
I have raisin cake. I
have
think
the bulla.
the bulla,
It's a chocolate cake.
chocolate cake. Them all send me so hot dog roll in here. So this is a full package, and it's some hard rock cake.
Yes.
Oh, this is a lot.
You're gonna have a basket full of goodies
full
for
of
the
goods, but
family.
we have kids, yes. Yes.
So we thank you, Yummy.
Thank you, Yummy.
Win over $1 million in cash and prizes in the Yummy Summer Competition. Purchase any 4 different Yummy pastries. Write your name and number on your receipt. Send in with your Yummy salesman or drop off at the nearest supermarket or Yummy agency. 28 weekly prizes, 4 winners every week, plus grand draw August 28th for a laptop. $60,000, $30,000, plus a Yummy basket and back-to-school vouchers. Grand prize, a family weekend for 4 at the Holiday Inn. It's the Yummy Summer Competition, authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
All right, I see you're good at what you do. Tastes good, don't it?
Yes.
All right, so talk to me now about your show, Tea Time. Just give me a synopsis of what it is and what are your objectives and are you achieving that?
Oh,
Because the show are going good enough people at Tea Time, because the tea
Yes.
always hot over there.
Please go on over there and subscribe. Tea Time with Auntie Shelly, right? It's Tea Time with Shelly-Curran. Everything is with my name, as you can see. So I'm bold with
You're
it.
a brand.
I'm a brand, so I'm not gonna make one little chicken head try to discourage my brand. Sorry for throwing shades, but you
That's
know,
okay.
them throw shades, I'm a throw tree.
I you say you never used to throw it in the past, so now it's your
Yeah,
time.
it's my
Okay.
time. So what it is that I always had a love for Wendy Williams and her craft. And so I'm not going to tell you that I reinvented. I'm not going to try to tell you I invented something and stuff. No, I saw a woman. I love what she does. I love how she overcame, because this kind of tea serving, you know, it creates enemies, and you know, you have to either love her or hate to love her or something.
Mix it up on the something.
Or mix it up. But I really do. And I said, you know what? This is something that was in the works for 10 years, and I alluded to me looking after a sick child. So my son died 3 years ago.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
Yes. So it's coming up to his death anniversary on the 20th of July. That's 3 years. So I took 2.5 years to get, you know, kind of, which I never will get over. And then I said, it's time now. It's time now.
For you to rebrand and go back.
To do what is not even rebrand. It's time for me to actually come out of the shadows that I was afraid to come out, to be, to let the spotlight be me. I always was comfortable being on the manager in the behind the scenes, doing whatever. No, I have a personality that God gave me. I have a gift. I have a creative gift, and I am funny. And I am hilarious, and I have a personality that a lot of people want to bottle up and want to drink, but they can't. And so it's time for me to come and show who I am.
And you're doing that on your show Tea Time,
Yes,
and it's on YouTube, so we can always go and watch people. There's the link right here, so you know,
Yes.
after the end of the show, you can go over and make sure you subscribe. Now, family, what does that mean to you?
Well, family means a lot to me, and more so my kids. And I am my first job is a mother, and I take that with a serious pride.
You know, well, it's because you said children, where I'm going to ask you, because you don't look like you have any. How many children do you have?
Well, I had 4. My son passed away, so I have 3 living kids.
So you have 3 living kids.
Yes. I had
Tell
4.
us about your son, because that when we spoke, that's one of your hardest time, or one of your challenge that you really had a hard time. Talk to us about it.
Oh, well, Justice.
That's the name of your son?
Yes. Justice was my first son. And I had dreams when I was pregnant that I'd be carrying him to play football and I'll be a soccer mom, but that didn't work out. So actually, I'm going to tell this story because I saw something happen where a mother recently, it was in a newspaper, I think her child died during giving birth, and that it was recent in a newspaper, and it dawned on me that this happened to me 20 years ago. So I saved up my money, and I went to go to a top doctor, and I went to go on private care, not all, and it ended up being a nightmare for me and my son. So what ended up happening is that, and this is so intertwining now, you'll never hear this again. My doctor left me to go while I was giving birth or about to give birth, left me for Mr. Siaga's wife. I had no one to deliver me. So the umbilical cord strangled him, and he had brain damage because of that. So one doctor changed my entire life and my son's life. One doctor. And I tried to sue, and I tried to get, but that went nowhere, right? And then after that, worst thing after that is that not only did my son suffer from brain damage, which is like 100 seizures a week, but also the the parts, the placenta and all of that was left in me. So I nearly died 2 weeks after, and then no other doctor would touch me. So I was forced to go back to the doctor that neglected me. Yeah. So he had to do the emergency surgery on me. So, you know, that was not even the hardest. I mean, it was hard to swallow how it happened. But the aftermath of him not being able to walk, talk, be normal, 100 seizures, bone breaking here, couldn't go to school after a while, bedridden, and me still have to be the top person at Digicel. That's why I couldn't deal with Kartel something. I couldn't deal with you right now. I try because what me go home to is not normal. I didn't know at what year he would die. The doctors had given me 8 years old, and I'm happy to say my son lived up to 18. Wow. 1 month short of 18. He died on July 20th, and his birthday is August 27th, so he was almost 18. And he stayed with me right through. So all the time during that Kartel time, I was so busy wondering if my son was going to live. I didn't have time to want to be in the spotlight because people were already saying that I gave away my child, and you know, I have a handicapped child, and was saying so much negative things that I had to try to keep my surroundings sterile as possible.
So you endured that for 18 years.
Yes.
I can just imagine in and out of the hospital.
Yeah, sometimes I used to sleep at the hospital. He lived in the hospital a lot of the times. I would be at the hospital and go straight into work.
So what's your biggest, you know, like, lesson all of that?
I never gave up on him.
Never give up.
Never give up. And I know he would be proud of me. And I know that my son loved me and know that I did everything. And I deserve to live how I want to live and do the things that I want to do. So now I kind of take back my power. So everybody who wanted to call my name in songs, at my time now for call the name, my love, it's my time.
You'd have been through it, and I'm sure, like you, Shelly, I can just imagine.
It wasn't cute for me.
It wasn't easy either.
No, it wasn't.
But you stayed strong and stayed true to who you are.
Yes.
And I'm sure at this point in time, despite what people have to say, you are confident that you did everything.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say that my husband that I had became a huge support, and he adopted him, and without him, Mr. Stephen Curran, love you. Thank you for loving my son like it was your own. I had 2 more kids after, got through my anxiety with him, and you know, so we had a really nice family, and the person who I shared this loss with is now my ex-husband, but we have something in common. We both love justice.
So there are persons out there watching this who would have been in similar situation where they would have a child that is probably not the normal one, and they are struggling.
Well, I sympathize because before my husband, and I was doing it, but I'm telling you, my son could not be alive because my bill. He had 24-hour. He couldn't eat normally, you know.
Oh, he couldn't.
No. He at 18 he still looked like 6 now, like a baby. Right. So development, everything's stunt. He had 24-hour nurse care because you don't know when the seizure is going to happen. And remember, I have other kids, so I have to leave the house. You have to live.
to make him survive.
Yes, you have to live because I have 3 other kids. I have a daughter, which, by the way, she just graduated honors, getting her master's and doing well, and I have other 2. I have to live for my other kids. You have to kind of balance. So you have to balance for your other kids. You can't get too sucked into being a sad person. There are times when I had to fly out and carry the 2 little ones to Disney World because they deserve that too.
You have to just balance.
Yeah, you understand that mental thing. Maybe it was hard for me, but I had to do that too. They deserve their life too. We couldn't be living like everybody's on edge, everybody's sad and stuff. No.
Because life goes on.
Because they don't ever want their childhood to be about that. They need to experience. They all going to school. I have to be there. They have their own things. They're playing football. They're playing tennis. Whatever they're doing,
They
I
have to
have
live
to
too.
be there too. So imagine the balancing act. So without the nurses, knowing that, remember, my whole being couldn't be relaxed to do everything else for my other kids if I never know he wasn't well taken care of. That costs about 600,000 Jamaican dollars, just the nurse care alone a month. So you're talking about almost a medical bill of $1 million. Now people don't even make that a year on him alone to be comfortable. So it's not as easy. My appeal can't be for people having a situation like me. My thing can't be. My thing has to be an appeal to the government of Jamaica. Put some policies in place. Health care, give free health care to the kids that are born with special needs.
Yes.
We are not looking after our kids, and it takes extra care, nutrition, food. That's why I say nobody can tell me that with all the resources that I have, the easiest thing, if I never have it, the easiest thing is to say, put him in our home and try to forget about him, That's the easiest thing, The hardest thing is to stay by his side and go through it,
And that is what you did.
That's what I did. But as I said, it is easier said than done. They need to be able to go to the schools and to be a part of society. And when you go to other countries, free. Wheelchairs are free. You understand?
So that is your cry to the government of
My
Jamaica.
cry, because
and that is my cry too.
Yes, you have kids that don't have limbs and stuff. I'm glad I'm seeing some stories coming out now where, a child wants to go to this school and you hear that they don't have enough facilities. What? We need to put more attention on the situations where it's not just, I can't just tell you, yes, mothers, don't give up. Fathers, we need your support in this, right? Because, as I said, when I was with his father, the journey that we went on, thinking that we had a healthy child deteriorating into a sick child, the doctor looked at both of us, his father, and said, you guys are going to have to try because this alone will break us up. And he did.
Wow.
It did break us up. The stress of it. It comes with emotional stress, financial stress, doctors. It's a lot. So mothers that are doing the sticking with your child, fathers that are taking care of their special need child, they are special. Don't ever shun them or anything. Just keep loving them and just keep the faith. My son was my angel and he's now my strength.
And you are my strength.
True.
Because, I mean, you're so strong, and to sit here and speak so powerful about it, I know you're probably still going through, but I just want to let you know that there are people out there that is supporting and cheering for you.
Thank you.
And just keep staying strong, keep staying positive, and just know that there is a God that never ever fails. And I'm sure there are persons out there praying for you, and I'll be praying for your strength, because it's not easy to get over, and it's only who feels it knows it.
And I have one more thing to say. I haven't had a funeral yet for him. He's still at my house. I cremated him. So I still haven't let go of my son. But on his birthday, I'm preparing my mind to release him into the ocean and finally let him go. So everybody know, I know, and everybody's like, oh, Auntie Shelly, yes, I cry, I'm a human, I have pain, and I love my son, and I still in death haven't let go.
Wow.
But it was fun crying, right?
I don't want to see you cry, Auntie
Yeah,
Shelly,
you know.
because I love you and you're happy.
No,
and that
I
is
am-
what
I
I
am-
want everybody to be happy, but the human side of
I-
us is going to
I
come in, and it's
want-
okay.
You know, it's not about being happy, it's not about have something there. I want my fans to know
That
that
you're
I
real.
stayed real. I stay real. I came out this morning to make them hear why I haven't been on. I didn't have a voice last week. I didn't film my episode. I'm just staying real and being honest
Is your
and not
core.
hiding is the things that cause these anxiety for me to have gone through depression, through all of this, right? Like, Mr. Gaza, what you did by putting me out there when I wasn't ready caused me a lot, right? So when people say, Shelly, why you troubling everyone? Well, then they trouble me first. When they trouble me first, I know it's my expulsion. Now it is my time now to take it and say, you know what? I'm going to embrace it all. I never get no credit. I never get no money for you. Call up my name on all of them hit tune here, and me I go sing the song them. No.
You are singing a song now.
Yes.
But Becky, you're now an artist, and we're going to get into that. But before getting that, where are you with forgiveness? You know, forgiveness plays an integral role. Is there anybody or any situation, anything that you're finding hard to forgive, or you'd have forgiven?
Over time, I realized that I forgive so much that I almost forget. Like, me not even to remember. Yeah, I don't hold things. I don't hold things.
So if anybody out there probably had an encounter with you, you're not holding on to any grudge, any malice, anything.
No.
Pure. That's why you shine, so that's why you
I
show up,
don't.
flourish.
No,
Because
I have people know, if it's very recent, what I try to do is curate my space. I'm a private person, so if people intrude into my personal space and I feel corrupted, I have to eject you.
and that's okay.
And sometimes the way I eject you, you might not like it, but I'm a generous person that I feel people can take advantage of, but then you push and push and push, and then the other Gemini kicks in, and then they say, "Oh, she wicked." No, I'm not wicked.
You have given it a fair
I've
chance.
given you your fair chance, your fair warning, but you're not listening. And I'm a person now that is going to defend my energy,
And
my
your
space,
space.
and who I'm sharing
I
it
love
with.
that about you.
Yeah.
I love that. Now, let's get to the happy side.
Yes.
Because you're now an artist.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And you're a basic artist, people. Talk to us about that.
Well, I have to big up Arabic Entertainment and Mr. Pepper. They all called me and said they had a project for me, and I was like, yo, I don't sing. Anyway, I flew to New York, did the song, it came out wonderful. It's my first it's collaboration with Addie, little Addie, baby mother, and then it have a little mix-up thing to it. But the song is a very good song, and out of it now, I have 5 producers that want to work with me, and then so now, me just do everything when I feel like me need to do, and I'm actually feeling more
And you're
comfortable.
fulfilling your life and what you're
Yes.
passionate about. So
Yes.
give us a piece of the song now, like.
You know my voice, so I'm
Me know
sick
she's
enough.
sick, me-
But
them-
me sick for true,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
Some gal too basic, them lifestyle basic. In an old dirty lace wig, not my wig though.
Don't get it no more. So is it available for streaming?
Yes, it is. It's on all major platforms, and the lyric video is out, and we'll be shooting the video this week. It should have been last week.
So just go on all digital platforms and search for Basic.
Basic. Shelly Tea Time and Chai Chai.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
my
download it
artist
right after
name.
this show.
Yes.
What is your artist name?
Shelly Tea Time.
Shelly Tea Time.
Remember
Wow.
I said everything is Shelly.
Everything is Shelly. I love
Yeah.
that for you. So you're seeing yourself doing music.
Yeah, well, people are, not even me seeing it, people are seeing it for me. So even though this song came out now, I have 5 rhythms right now for some major people, and I'm like, them want
I'm
me.
so happy for you.
I've still not totally embraced it because it was like, it's not something that, put it this way, Shelly's goal is to work for ABC, CBS as the next Wendy Williams on a Shelly Curran show. That's my dream. This just come out of the left field and we just run with it. But we realize I'm kind of, enjoying it.
I love that.
So
I love that. I'm excited for you.
Yes.
So I'm glad me and Shelly are big friend now, people. So don't be surprised.
Yes, so Sunfest, so they book me.
Yes. So apart from the music, what's next for you?
Apart from the music, as I said,
Shelly, tea time is a must. You must
Tea
tune in.
time.
When and when do you show? Or you drop something?
Every other Friday. Like I don't do seasons. It's almost like whenever Shelly have something, her voice. There are so many things that have come out of Tea Time. Tea Time has created so many opportunities. And as I said, music is one, but also acting. So sometimes people see me missing off of YouTube, but I'm on Ballers. And
Oh,
I'm
yes, you're in Bala now?
Yes, the new season.
Auntie, may I go up on the road here?
Where you think you're going?
I just say it. May I go up on the road?
Put down the keys right now.
I joke this.
Does it look like I'm joking? Put down the damn keys and go to your room.
But auntie, how am I do?
What you mean what you do? You don't see the whole of Norbrook look on me. Don't disrespect me or what your mother do for your boy. Get up into your room before me clout you down. I don't want to see you. Don't want to see you. You're banned for 6 months. Shut you.
And I'm actually working on a play. So sometimes I'm really doing other things and I can't get to shoot. But luckily, I am the owner of my show, so I shoot when I want to show. But I do want it to be more consistent because I realize that when I go missing, the fans really say, when them say, where you there, we miss you, you know, say you have something.
Yeah.
So I
that.
don't want to divert too much, but there's been so many opportunities out of this dream. So things are coming out. So it has been good. People are asking me, I've gotten 2 offers to be on radio, out of Florida and out of New York.
You know, but you made a host on good show though, Shelly.
Yeah, I think so. So it's a
That's
matter
good.
of me. Sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming to see what I really want to do because, again, I never see myself I do deep because I'm like, I'm going to be on radio. That means I'll be dropping music. No, me never imagine, but then, here what? The sky is the limit, and me now going to make the age go and say it's not this time. The people, them say them love me, so me just have to represent.
Continue being your authentic self.
That's it.
Continue walking to your purpose. And the theme for this show is authenticity creates an audience. So once you continue to be your authentic self, you're going to create the right audience. You're not going to manufacture none. The right people will come to you. The right opportunities will come to you, and the right time will come to you.
Coming.
It's your season.
It is my season.
It is your season. Now this is Shelly walking her season, and I'm asking you to look at your season and walk in your season. Thank you so much for watching the Total Package Show. I'm Rajon Brown, and Shelly-Ann Brown-Curran was my guest today. Beautiful lady. If you want to contact her, her details is right here. Watch our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. And stay tuned. Until next week, when I bring another overcomer to you, I want you to like, share, and subscribe. And tell a friend to tell another friend that over here, authenticity is creating its own audience. See you next week.
Next week.
All right, nice.
Come on over to the Total Package Show. Come on over to the Total. It's real, so much fun. Have a good time, yes you will. Got style, got class. Get in the zone with a Total Package Show.
Win over $1 million in cash and prizes in the Yummy Summer Competition. Purchase any 4 different Yummy pastries. Write your name and number on your receipt. Send in with your Yummy salesman or drop off at the nearest supermarket or Yummy agency. 28 weekly prizes. 4 winners every week plus grand draw August 28th for a laptop. $60,000, $30,000 plus a Yummy basket and back to school vouchers. Grand prize, a family weekend for 4 at the Holiday Inn. It's the Yummy Summer Competition. Authorized under Section 58(3) of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.